Will we go into a few games, or there's so many games over the week? Do you want to chat quickly about the Dillon Quirke game? You saw it, I didn't. It finished Kilkenny 4-20, Tipperary 25 points. Just even personnel-wise, how strong were teams, maybe even in comparison to the league game the week before? And obviously, the kernel of the point is great money. I think the guts of 5,000 paid in. Great money made for the Dillon Quirke Foundation.
Yeah, and a lot of people would have paid for the stream online. I'd imagine that the jerseys as well, there were special commemorative jerseys. I'd imagine it to be a fair bit of that going towards the foundation also, match programs, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, brilliant both from everyone involved in it, the Tipperary team, the Kilkenny team, everyone involved in setting that up. So fair play to them.
Can I just say something, Shane, as well? Like, Kilkenny and Tip hate each other, obviously. But the respect to realise, when anything needs to be done, no more than yourselves a couple of years ago, they all come together. There's a kind of a hatred, but there's a respect as well. No, there is. Like, it's the best probably compliment you can put. And like, Tipperary obviously wanted to play a team here where they were going to get as much publicity out of it, as many bums on seats and as many people watching, and it could only be Kilkenny when you want to raise funds like that. And fair play to both teams involved, because they obviously knew it was going to be a bit weird in their calendar that they're going to play a really competitive game one week and then an exhibition game, which is still competitive the week after. So I'll doff the cap to everybody involved there.
Absolutely, and Fergal Horgan was reffing it, and I'm pretty sure he had to give out the cards a few times, so lads weren't fully holding back.
I'm not happy about that now. A Tipperary man in the middle for tipping Kilkenny, no matter with the best will in the world, it was 90-10 for most decisions, I'd imagine.
Yeah, Porter says it's all one way, Michael. Kilkenny hate Tip. Yeah, I don't mind Kilkenny at all. I think that is in
no way true. And
I don't like losing to them, obviously, but I definitely don't hate them.
How many times over the course of this year you're going to talk about the 8-year famine or something that Kilkenny have, or Brian Cody's 5 in a row, 5 years without winning?
7 in a row.
7 in a row.
Yeah. He was up in Ballycastle over the weekend as well, giving a speech. They were having a bit of a dinner dance, and Brian Cody was up there. Kilkenny had a pretty strong team. It was like Owen Murphy, Conor Delaney, Pádraig Walsh, Des Dunn, Conor Heary, David Blanchfield, Hugh Lawler, Conor Fogarty, Paddy Mullen, Paddy Deegan, John Donnelly, Billy Ryan, James Bergen, Martin Keown, and Gro Dunn, who scored a hat-trick. So this is the young Tullaroan man, the left-hander. He plundered 3-1 for himself. Mossy Keown got 1-3. And I'm very interested to see if a little bit later on, will Gro Dunn step up? Like, he was a fresher this year. Like, will he get serious championship action? Like, he's well filled out young man. Put him in alongside Owen Cody, TJ Reid, Adrian Mullen. What sort of forward line are they going to have? So, look, Kilkenny were miles ahead during the first half. I think it was 11 or 12 points ahead. Tipperary maybe had a slightly more of an experimental team. And I think there was plenty of the lads who probably would have been friends with Dillon who were starting. And Tip probably brought some extra power off the bench, and it made it far more competitive for the rest of the game. There was one stage during the first half, and like you probably noticed as well, Mark Keogh seems to have fallen a small bit down the pecking order with Tipperary at the moment. But he was playing in the half-forward line. I think from my view of it, he was centre-forward for a lot of the first half. There was a period there where he scored 5 points in a row for Tipperary. Most of them from distance, and most of them from on his right-hand side from distance. And I would see him as favouring his left-hand side. He's a right-handed player, but favours what I can see striking off his right. It seems he's done his left. It seems he's done an awful lot of work on his right. And I think he went on to score like 6 points quick enough, with 5 of them coming off his right-hand side. He got 7 in total. So that's pretty impressive. Like that really stood out to me.
If he's not a free taker, it's not often. Like, how many times, I don't know if you've seen a guy even score 3 in a row from play. Like, it's bizarre. Even though I saw Desi Hutchinson got like 3 points in 90 seconds the other day for MIC Thurles, actually. But that's outrageous from Keogh, in fairness.
Con did 3 in the space of like a minute and a bit once against St. Martin's for us.
It's savage, isn't it? It's just maybe maybe Keogh can maybe kick on now. We both think he has plenty of potential anyway. Maybe this could be a bit of a springboard for him and get him. Maybe it'll also help him to get a start next weekend or feature prominently next weekend as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was that match, and fair play to everyone involved, especially both teams, and the amount of organisation involved would have been huge. So congratulations.